Hello everybody and welcome, my name is Ursa and this is the result of the latest community poll. How's everybody doing? That's right, it's Egypt. Right after I slagged them off, this is literally have just done a tier list and I was like, Egypt's not that good. You guys have picked Egypt. This is a Mediterranean map. Specifically the huge TSL Mediterranean map that Civ 6 and their producers and development team gave us. It's a 10 civilization map with 14 city-states. I've basically kept the details as they are, but you don't need to worry about that because you can come over to Discord to find exactly the map pack that we're using. You can copy and paste the file onto your computer and have a go yourself. Deity, Standard Speed, Barbarian Clans, Heroes and Legends, Monopolies and Corporations and Secret Societies mode. And I know what you're thinking, oh, he's turned Monopolies and Corporations on. I have, but we're going to see if we can not get a culture victory. That's kind of my hope here. I'm going to avoid getting a culture victory. Maybe. Well, that's the aim. We'll see how successful I am with that. Now, Egypt are okay. You get 4 gold for, trade routes to other people, which is fine, and you can trade and get alliance points with people, and you can build wonders on floodplains and don't get damaged from floods, and there's lots of cool stuff. The Sphinx is an okay improvement, but really, the Nile start on the Mediterranean map, it's not great, It's not great, and depending on how many Middle Eastern civs we've got given, we might have Dido, we might have Babylon, we might have, who else is going to be there? I think the Ottomans might be on this map as well. There's all kinds of people that could be over in that direction. I think to the left, into this northern African area, we've got loads and loads of space, and it depends on how many Mediterranean civs we've got as well, but there are threats from all angles. To make things even worse, production is an absolute just car crash in this city. There's nothing going on at all. This is a high population start though, loads and loads of flooded land that I can put farms on, and don't forget, floods ain't got nothing on me. So I'm thinking a Pingala start, and I'm thinking of, potentially, if we can get the Etamentanki, that would be amazing. It's going to be really tricky to pull this off, and it's going to mean me basically heading into the Middle East with my warrior in the hope that I can meet, somebody before we get that, but, it's possible. This thing's takes quite a lot of production though, 220, and this is a TSL game, so I have to respect the TSL and settle in place, otherwise what's the point of a TSL game? But a 3 production start means that I'm going to be producing that thing in absolutely it's going to take so long. Oh, I should point out, actually, we're playing with Tomatek's Historical Religions as well as Religion Expanded. So I've got those 2 mods on. We're going to be playing a little bit fun. And it's a 10-player game. I don't think I pointed that one out. 10-player game. I've got it so that there are 10 religions on the map. So fingers crossed we'll get a religion, although I'm not rushing a religion. We're just going to see how it goes. With Heroes and Legends, obviously that is something that could work quite well. There's lots of farmable improvement around me. Rice that can be improved as well as this. So, there are things that I can do. So I'm thinking getting a builder to start with is probably not a bad idea. Equally, I'm thinking of rushing a monument start to help me get those governors quickly and to see if we can get a hero down. Oh, there she is. It's Dido. She's there. She's happy to be there on the coast, and normally pretty aggressive if she finds my city, which I think she's already done. I really don't think she likes people settling on the coast, does she? Already on -7. I do have enough to send her a delegation. I'm going to try and be friends with her. No, but it's not gonna work, is it really? Right, I'm gonna pull my warrior back now. I get the feeling she's gonna charge me immediately. She settled 2 cities on the coast though. We're thinking early game galley rush maybe? That's an option. Oh, lots of floods, but nothing, no improved yields. Okay, I'm hoping the Nile becomes crazy by the end of the game. That would be good. Barbarians in the middle of the desert, and they're just going to attack me. Of course they are. I don't need this because, quite frankly, Dido is likely going to attack me just off the bat. So can we just make friends and not kill each other? Is that okay? What's it going to get? Should I get maritime industries? I'm just thinking of what would be good. Joint wars. If I can declare some joint wars, that's always good on these bigger games. And I think, yeah, maritime industries, if we can get some galleys, I think I might be able to just protect myself from a naval rush just in case Dido was thinking of doing one of those. Okay, my capital is growing well, which is good. And we can now build this wonder. +2 science and +1 production to all marsh tiles in my empire. I've got at least 3 marsh tiles just in that city alone. And then after that point, +1 science, +1 production to all floodplain tiles in the city. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get this wonder. I mean, it's 73 turns right now in order to pull this off. It feels like an awful lot, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. The Great Bath has already been finished. And oh my god, have you seen how many barbarians are on the way? Oh no. It's going to be one of those games. One of those games. Our first actually meaningful flood there. Some good tile yields. Nice. We'll be settling down that as soon as we can. God, Dido got walls up on their capital really quickly. Which is kind of a bit annoying if I wanted to go for some sort of sea rush, but never mind. I think this might be the lowest era score I've ever had. 2 era score currently. That's it. That's all I got. 2 era score. What pantheons are left for me to get? Oh my god, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes is still around. Oh, this might turn my game around. Production from marsh, oasis, and desert floodplains. These are desert floodplains and these are marsh. Yes. Oh, there's so many other options, but I don't even know if there's going to be anything that compete with that. I mean, really? I could get Sun God, which is farms over bonus resources, but I mean, that doesn't really give me anything extra. Not really. Not compared to Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. This is immediately going to give me a huge chunk of production. I mean, okay, already somebody's got a religion, which is heretic script, which is basically feed the world, but science. I mean, I like that. That's really cool. 13 turns. Oh my goodness. My worry is that we hit this a bit late, and that it's unlikely that we're going to be able to sort of pull this one off. But, oh my word. Come on, like all the production now. I need... Yeah, there we go. Right, so it's 13 turns. I've got 11 production. I'm just going to let this grow naturally. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. I could buy myself just 1 extra tile of production. Shall I do that? Let's do that. Yeah, okay, that's good. 10 turns. It's going to be close, this. It's going to be very close. Temple of Artemis just got built. Oh, that popped up and I was like, no, don't you dare. But it didn't. It didn't dare. Not now. Not yet. There's the Dark Age. Oh, no. Dark Ages are normally terrible. They're normally terrible for me, but that's okay. That's okay. Twilight Valor would help me to keep myself safe, but I think for now, what we're doing is pretty good. Corvée, I'm going to put Corvée on just to hope that it pushes through. And then we're going to go maritime industry so I can get some boats out, because I just don't trust the Phoenician boats hanging around. They're in a golden age. Oh dear. Oh dearie. Let's go for free inquiry and hope that we can push out some extra Eurekas. And we've also got our first governor as well. It's got to be Pingala. Pingala, get some science into my capital, because I have none of the stuff right now. Oh, the game's giving me that, like, pity boost. I love that. You know, when you're a bit behind and, like, it's like, yeah, go on then, you can have it. Oh, come on, right, 1 turn. 1 turn off being finished. That's it. That's it right now. Come on, let me have it. Let me have it. No! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, turn 52. Turn bloody 52. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm doing this again. So what can I do differently this time compared to last time? I think actually getting a Sphinx out might be a good option. If we go for craftsmanship, get a builder going, get that sorted quickly. That will help me get some faith down. If I get some faith down, then in theory I can get myself the Pantheon quicker. If I get the Pantheon quicker, then I can build the Wonder quicker. I think, was building the monument worth it? Was building the monument worth it? That would help me to get here and here quicker, but nothing. I wasn't really using any of my policy cards to help out there. I was using God King and everything and urban planning, so maybe it wasn't worth it. No heroes really popped up, did they? So I think maybe getting a builder first has got to be the good thing. That boosts a lot of useful things and lets me put down the Sphinx in the first place, which would be really cool. Yeah, we'll go builder. I'll see if that is a better choice for me. So there's Dido, and actually seemingly giving her a delegation on turn 1 worked quite well. She didn't attack me. Normally she's like really bad for like attacking really quickly. And I realise as well, Dead Sea was over here, which means I could have got Hermetic Order, which I'm tempted to go for later, but we'll see. But that means I could have got Pingala in immediately, which would have given me the extra culture and science boost from having him in. So I think that's actually not a bad option. So already I think this is probably more optimized than it was before. And actually, there's Jerusalem that I've just met as well. So if I can get an envoy going, send a trade route to them, which it might be possible. if I were just to go and explore a little bit more in this direction. I'm going to do that just to build a land bridge between us, just in case. There's a tribal hut, actually. You never know, sometimes you get traders and things. There we go. There's the land route. And there's Babylon as well. Hello, Babylon. They're over there. They can give Dido a bit of a problem, actually. That could be why they built the walls so early on. So there's writing completed, which means I can now get that wonder down. What would be helpful? There's nothing to mine, so I think irrigation is definitely the most useful thing for me here. I've got it locked to production focus. We're going for the Pantheon as quick as I can. I'm going to save the builder charge to do just that. Oh my god, I found the barbs at totally the wrong point there. They have surrounded me, and not in a fun way. Oh dear. Right, I've got to try and get this warrior round and safe now. Okay, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. Okay, go to there. I can always skip across the Nile if I need to. Stonehenge has been built. Wonders are being built in a different order this game, weirdly enough. I find that a bit strange, but that's okay, I guess. They're attacking my capital before I can get my warrior back in, which is a little bit annoying here. Haven't found any heroes. Haven't found a single hero. That is weird. That's really strange. But I need to get rid of these barbs, otherwise this is going to be a real pain. So I'm going to have to use some of my gold to get a slinger, which I hate to do. But that's okay. Oh, don't you... Right, come on now. Stop it. Don't you even try and pillage that. I'm going to have to get the kill to get the archery boost. But, I mean, he's going to just immediately chomp on that farm, even though he doesn't need it. No, he's going to go for warrior. He took the bait. He took the bait. That's good. There is the Sphinx. That gives a little bit more faith. And some mirror score, weirdly enough, which is not helpful at all, but you never know. I'm also keeping a warrior on top of the wonder to try and stop people from pillaging it, but that's actually just not worked at all, because now already you can see he's being kicked off. Oh, my warrior is just useless. He's terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. Okay, Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. It's still open. It's still going. That's all good. Right. Come on, just work this wonder. What turn did it get built last time? Like turn 53? Oh god, this is going to be close again. I really don't know if we've actually pulled this one off yet. I'm just going to have to use my gold to make sure that I am working like all of the correct tiles here. Okay, Babylon is just denouncing me because he's being a real pain. I wonder if Dido's already at war, so I could join in on the war. Would you give me gold to do that? 1 gold. It's not really worth it. I'll wait until they're at peace and maybe I can go to another war with them. No, this time it was done on turn 44. Oh my word. That's appallingly difficult. Oh my god. Literally, it was just the turn after Temple of Artemis. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe, do I just not bother? Like, look at all this excess production I've got now. So I could do anything. I could just get myself a settler and just go and make the best of a bad situation. But I mean, oh man, that was just... I really wanted that wonder because it would have made the Nile amazing, but I just can't pick it up. Science and production in all floodplain towers for the city, and then 2 science and 1 production for all the marsh towers. I mean, it would have been good. It would have been really, really good, but I think it's going to be tricky to pull it off. You know what, I'm just going to ride it out. And rather than just repeatedly resetting, it's not the sort of game I like to play. I like to see what we can do and how we can improvise with this one. I've got a settler already that's sort of just like tribute from that. I'll get a builder going. I'm just thinking I could send loads of galleys over to try and take over Dido, but she's got quite a lot of strength there, so it's going to be difficult. So I'll get a builder just to make sure that I've finished off all of these luxuries, and then after that I'll go for 1 more settler. Duh, so annoying though. So annoying. Question is, how many cities do I settle on the Nile? Do I make it just one huge super city? Or do I split it into 2 or maybe even 3 cities? So I go 1, 2, 3, 4 and settle on this little bit there. And then I could go for 1, 2 more cities and just sort of split them into as many different cities as I can. I'm tempted kind of to do that. I mean, admittedly, there is a Panama city I could build here, which would be amazing. I always like building Panama cities if I can help it, but this double wheat improvement is something I'd rather not settle on if I can help it. But actually, I mean, if I were to do this, that would give me some options, really. I could 1 city here, 1 city there, and then 1 there, but I don't take advantage of this nice +4 campus that is over on that spot. If I wanted to go for like a war-y game, having a bit of science would help, and there's very little in the way of science I can get. There's a reef on this tile, and there's some campus spots there that I could do. So, I mean, there are options, but having the city over there. I mean, maybe actually if I put it instead, I put the city there, that would work as well. Should we do that? I think we're going to do that. Right, fine. Isles of Minerva. Nice. I just put an envoy into Jerusalem and got that. Yeah, I think this is... Okay, maybe just go for a religion. Maybe we could just go for a religious game. Well, there's a couple of religions popping up. Feed the World has already gone. Doesn't matter how many times I do that one. It always goes. But there's always options with this religion mod. And, well, being honest, I could pick up a religion any time because I've set it so that there are 10 religions just for, you know, so I can actually, like, have some peace and just enjoy the game. I deliberately let myself go into a dark age because I kind of fancy a heroic age. There's no way I was going to go into a golden one, so that dark works for me. Let's go for 3 inquiry, as I hoped. Settler. Bam. Don't forget, all that production is mine as well. I mean, why it's working that horse tile? Like, come on. Be sensible. Work something that's actually decent. Well, there is some iron about. That's good as well. So I could, in theory, go after Dido. I mean, looks like she and Babylon are continually locked in some sort of joint war that I can probably, yeah, get a good deal out of it at some point. That would work quite well. She's selling my my luxuries to Dido really early game. Gives me a huge chunk of gold, so that's brilliant. Pingala, come on, I need you. Connoisseur, quickly, let's get that one in. Third city down. Yes, I know, I'm settling away from the coast, Dido. You should be my friend. You should be my eternal friend that never would betray me, ever. Made friends with Dido. Hooray! Now I can just, like, annoy her by buying settlers and things and not sharing anything with her. And Kaslush. Yeah, sorry Dido, but I need this space. Like, otherwise I'm going to get very squished very quickly. Annoyingly, though, it's not a very happy place for me to be there. I am losing amenities. I have nothing going for me here at all. Please just, like, let me be. So now that I've got political philosophy, I'm going to pick up drama and poetry to head towards recorded history. Building 2 campuses should be fairly easy to do, and I've got some decent spots. I've got the double reef set up here, actually, which should work well for me. An annoying incense, which makes me kind of think that Anansai would be good to be able to sort of, like, remove that and put a campus on that tile, but we'll work that one through in a second. But government-wise, I've got no districts at all at the moment. So Classical Republic is quite good, but it's not the best for me. I think I'm going to go for Autocracy for now. Let's pick that up. I might change that later on. Like, I'm pretty sure I'll change that later on. Maritime Industries is what I'm doing at the moment because I'm building loads of boats. I've got builders going along. Let's have first envoy counts as 2, and then I think great profit points. I'll start to get the points through, even though I haven't built a holy site yet. I'm going to be the last to have a religion. I'll have the last choice, but it's fine. There'll still be some pretty good ones. Actually, saying that, I'm having a religion spread to me already. This which one's Imperial Cult? Oh, I love it. Catholicism. So this is... No, it's not it at all. This is Canism. Holy Sanctuaries. +2 amenities and +2 housing in cities with a world wonder. Okay. That's okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. There's our first galley, and we've just met somebody, Valletta. Actually, Valletta's really, really useful. If I were to increase my faith income considerably, I could make myself a good use of that. But the problem is I've got no holy site adjacency anywhere because obviously I went for the Reeds and Marshes Pantheon rather than the desert adjacency. So that's a little bit of a pain, but I think there are other options. I'm just thinking my capital now, like campus is not a good option because I've got nothing going there, and I've been thinking recently about the style of play I undertake and how I should really try and make an effort to build more districts that are kind of related to the areas that I'm sort of actually working. So I'm going to actually focus on harbours, commercial hubs, industrial zones in my capital. Let's make use of the stuff that actually is giving me benefit rather than just the stuff I want to put down. Another governor. Now, somebody on my Discord repeatedly was saying that basically the African deserts and around the sort of Egyptian areas and in Africa generally, ley lines get spawned massively because that's kind of the only thing that can go down in deserts, and I kind of want to have a go at that, so we're going to go Hermetic Order. Now, am I going to regret doing that? We'll see. Oh, no, we will not. No sirree. Hang on. Right, let's just have a quick peek at that one. Ley lines. I found 6. And all of them are in like a little guess. I can put some stuff here. And this ley line actually is good for my capital. Okay. Okay, suddenly we have options. We have options. I mean, there are terrible places for some cities here, but there are also some brilliant things. Like I could do a +6 campus there. Or like one there, for instance. Or like my capital could even do one onto that tile, which would be really cool. And then I could put another, I mean, okay, right, I've got some ideas. Right, this is good, this is good. I mean, war with Dido is still an option here. Oh, hello. And there's a barbarian settler, because Barbs have taken that half skull. I imagine that's kind of in this direction. So Dido never got the second city out. Have I unlocked horse archers? Yeah, chariot archers I have. So I've got my unique chariot archer. If that is an option, I could go send a chariot archer with like loads and loads of strength out and go see if I can steal it. Let's do that. Oh, hello. Right, okay, Barbs. Barbs are plenty. Run away. Run away. There we go. There's the chariot archer. This thing can move really quick. I'm going to go and pin down that settler. Joint war. Okay, no. She wants a joint war, but not really. If that deal becomes ridiculous, I'm absolutely going to go for it. But for now, it's not good enough. It's not good enough an option for me. That settler has just been delivered to my doorstep. Like, you could not have been easier for me to pick up there. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Cool. Right, where's the settler going to go? Should we go and settle down in that direction? I'm going to go and have a little scout into the desert and see what's down here. There's a mountain, so there's actually some decent enough space if I go and look for it. Oh my word, there are a lot of reefs around here. There are a lot of reefs around here. Goodness me. Okay, right, well there are more spots and more potential areas for me to settle down there than I realised at the time. I might just go and settle on this incense. That might be quite a nice little place to go. My word, so many ley lines though. This is awesome. This is awesome. Maybe I should be going theatre squares actually, because I'm more likely to pick up loads and loads of great writers than I am anything else. That is a possibility. So I managed to play about 10 turns without filming it, but not much actually really happened. I can't remember if we hit a golden age, but I've got a heroic age now. So Exodus, pen and brush, free inquiry. I might have already told you this. I don't know. It's sort of just, it was a little bit annoying, but we got there. I can also make peace with Hermbai. Come on, give me peace. There we go. Lovely peace, lovely peace. He actually likes me, is the funny thing. We can do this. Be peace. It's stamped pat rejected. Hang on, open borders. Let's do this. I could do with him being an ally in this war with Dido, which is going to happen like very soon. There we go. Babylon are friends. That'll be useful. Now starting to build the warlord's throne in my city as well. We're definitely going to go. Yeah, Dido's got to be. She's too good a target. Too good a target. I can't avoid it. Don't worry about this. I think I'm just going to. I mean, nobody's actually met me against, apart from Babylon. So I'll attack when I'm ready to attack. A man at arms as well. Nice. It's actually a very powerful unit for me. Normally, when I turn up to war, I'm just sort of flailing my limbs around in all directions. But for once, we've got something decent. Oh my god, this barb camp is spawning so much stuff. I physically can't kill it quick enough. Like, I am trying my hardest. My absolute hardest. And, like, I can't get anywhere near the thing. But I think we're starting to move my cavalry. My ranged units all round now. I think this should be just about it. Which is good, because I need to take that out before I take on Dido. It's just not worth it. Oh, look, another horse. Oh, my God. Like, please, just leave me alone. I am done here. It's still spawning, even though I'm actively killing it. Like, please go away. Okay, gunpowder got boosted, cartography got boosted. There's some good boosts there actually, some really good boosts. Okay, I can join in on a war with Dido, which I think I'm going to do because I've got everything that I need to. There is a little bit of a Phoenician navy just sort of giving me some grief around here, but I've got my quadriremes in place. I can just farm it for some experience whilst it's stuck there. We should be doing pretty good. Now, how good is my man-at-arms going to be against that city? It's not going to be great, but it is just a regular fortification. So the man-at-arms can come in and do some damage. I haven't seen a Phoenician crossbow yet. Do I believe that they have one? Probably. The Dead Sea heals units completely if they spend one turn adjacent to the Dead Sea. Okay, so this is what I want to try and do. See if we can utilise that abuse. Also going to take this opportunity to change governments to an oligarchy, which is very useful for me because it means I can get a little bit more combat strength on my units. Autocratic Legacy was the card I picked, unfortunately. Now, that was a bit of an accident. I didn't mean to do that, but that is what we are going to do. Feudal Contract. Actually, that does help to produce some better units for me, but I think Conscription's probably better. I shall put that down there for now. Actually, no, we'll get general points per turn for now. That's good. Get some general points. Not many general points are being earned at the moment, and I think I can abuse that a little bit. So I did 39 damage to an archer, which isn't that much, and now I have a profit of my own. I need to build a holy site first, but once I've done that, we'll be in the money. This is where you realise that an 18 attack with a horse archer, even though they're not siege weapons, they're very strong against cities. It does add up really quickly, and this man at arms, yeah, okay, this 8-pop city should be able to get flipped pretty quickly, I hope. Yeah, and the horseman just healed in one go as well. That is useful. Right, moving you to there, moving my galley to this point. That city's now sieged, which is even better. I've got quadriremes that have got bombardment on the way, which means I can sort of move my units through a little bit. I've dealt with the barb problem that was going on here, which is lovely. Barbs were just sort of, you know, they keep appearing from Africa, so we've got to go and deal with that at some point. But until that point, we're not going to worry too much. I think let's just get the man-at-arms to take the wall out, and now I can use my ranged units to a little bit more of an effective degree, and also try and get some galley damage in as well. Good. Okay, there's a catapult on the way, and a 57 strength capital is a little bit more concerning, actually. I don't want that to give me too much grief. Actually, I'm just going to make my man-at-arms protect itself whilst my horseman finishes that city off, and I will keep it. And now I have the pyramids. Pyramids is an amazing pickup for me because I am Egyptian, A, which is, you know, quite a useful thing, but B, builder charges. They're like gold in this game. Right, let's go take out that catapult nice and quickly. Oh, 19 damage against my chariot archer. That's not much. That is not much. And the man-at-arms here was pretty much their only unit, and is why Tyre was so highly sought after. So that's fine. So I just lost a chariot archer, but I managed to sort of do it and bait them into leaving their man-at-arms out. So I have just got the kill on that. Oh, Mashu Pishu. Oh, what a pickup. That's awesome. Right, now actually that is unfortunately a medieval wall, which means that my siege equipment is going to be rubbish, so I've got to go and pick up siege towers now. Ancient walls are not going to cut it. In the meantime, though, let's pick up the letter, see what's going on here. I found 2 people, and oh my goodness, this is a typical Mediterranean game because Rome has 200 science and is a monster, and Macedon is still in the game as well. That is ever so slightly scary. Good God, how did you get 202 science? That's crazy. It's only turn 111. I mean, fair play. How many cities have you got? Not even that many. Wow. Owls of Minerva. I mean, okay, cool. Right, they're doing well. They are doing well. I'm going to send delegations. I'm going to open borders. I am going to offer them a luxury for... I mean, what are they going to give them? 1 gold. That's because it's not worth anything at the moment, is it? Let's give you 10 horses as a gift, and then hopefully, yeah, they really like me now. That's good. And actually, they haven't met Dido yet. Never mind. We're going to go for delegation. I'm going to go for open borders. Basically, we're just sort of diplomacying the hell out of everybody right now. And then again, 10 horses to you. It's the best greeting gift ever. Perfect. Right, both should like me now. Oh, Trebuchet has just appeared. Okay, quadrireme catapult did lots of damage against boats, and the city centre did even more. So Tyre might be 1 step too far. It might be 1 step too far with my units as powerful as they are right now. Unless I were to beeline towards Niter, I think we need a lot more science. Okay, right. I think that's as far as this war is going to get, unless I really, really push through. But I just don't have equipment really, or a hero. A hero would be useful. Yeah, I think I'm going to initiate a pullback for now. As much as it pains me, I think I might actually just continue firing on this encampment for a little bit because I can do some good damage against it and level all my units up. But apart from that, I think I might just initiate pullback and see see what I can pick up from somewhere else. Actually saying that, this horseman can run in and do some pillaging of a camper, so that could be quite fun. Let's see how much niter we've got by doing some pillaging. Actually, did I ever unlock? I did unlock education, that's good. So the one thing I have done was get adept, which gives me alchemical societies, because nobody's really getting engineer or merchant points, so doubling up on that sort of stuff would be quite handy actually. Have you seen how many ley lines are down here? I mean, it's littered with barbs, but oh my god, there are ley lines everywhere. Oh, if I could make some desert cities. Maybe even, heaven forbid, a Petra city. I mean, I hate to say it. It's almost toxic to say those words, but maybe. Oh, they left their catapult out. Haha. They still have a trebuchet in the city, but that's only one thing. So I'm just going to run some boats in and just see how much luck we have for the city. It's unlikely to be much luck, but I just feel like giving it a go. There is niter, by the way. There is niter, so we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for frigates. Frigates, I think, are going to be the key here. Oh, the trebuchet actually one-shots my boats. It one-shots them. Okay, well that's not the result I was hoping for, put it that way. But I've got other units. I've got other units I can attack with, so it's not the end of the world, but still. I don't want my navy just being destroyed in one go because they feel like it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to just retreat back a bit. I want to see if I can get the trebuchet to make its way out of the city. Who has the most points? Babylon. What's Babylon's religion called? This one, Chaldeanism. So I'm going to vote for that one because they're likely to vote on their own thing, and I want some traders to myself as well. So we'll vote 3 on that and 2 on that, and hopefully both will go through. Yay, it worked. Perfect. Yes, I am scared of expansion, okay? What if I was Rome? What if I was? Then, like, what would you think about that, you know? Such a horrible thing to say. Aid request. Yes, I'm joining in with that one. We might meet other people by doing it. Yes, perfect. Aid request. Only me and Alex doing it, and Alex doesn't like Rome, weirdly enough, so that's a weird little sort of combination there, but as you can see, look, this encampment, we're wearing it down now. We are wearing it down. In fact, actually, I might be able to actually kill it. Perfect. Right, Tyre is now beginning to really become depleted. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Midnight Oil, Trevor Askby, Paul Coffey, Senjik, Kroger Brand, Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, and Portland for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who comments and likes. Thank you!